This is Matt for Into Boxing. I'm delighted to be joined by the one and only Mr. Lerrone Richards. Lerrone, huge night for you Saturday night. You're fighting for the IBO world title. Big bargaining chip when you're going into other fights is that belt. Talk to me how you're feeling.
I feel great. I'm in great shape, mentally and physically, and I just can't wait to Saturday night.
You looked in some shape yesterday, so at the open workout, you looked trim and ready. How are you feeling in terms of weight? 'Cause obviously, precious times for fighters. They want to get their weight down and have a comfortable day that night. So how's all that going for you?
You know, I'm fortunate to have a professional team. I've got a great nutritionist called Lerrone Richards, and you know, we have a good plan and weight's perfect.
The IBO, although a lot of people discount it from the major belts, and I'm sure you may be one of them, regardless of any of that, it's still classed as a world title, and it can be used in negotiations to open doors for huge fights. Now, you know the big fights in your division. You've got Canelo, who's undisputed at the minute. Obviously, you're going for the IBO. So, do you feel like now you're ready to mix it at world level and at the top?
Yeah, I was very adamant about going up the levels. You know, winning the British Commonwealth and European title on the way up, and I believe the IBO is the next step. This fight here with me and Carlos Gangora, it could be without a belt. It's still a good fight. But once this fight's done, and the winner of this fight, which will be me, we can go on to bigger, better things.
I spoke to Dave yesterday, and he said the big change in you is where your personality used to come into the ring. Like, as in, if you were finding it easy, you'd make it sort of easy for yourself. Whereas now, you've sort of got that maturity of, I don't know, if the fighter's in there, you'll get him out of there if he don't belong in there with you. What sort of improvements have you noticed your past few fights in yourself that you've seen from, I don't know, when you review your fights, what have you seen?
You know, I've noticed a lot of things. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but I'm a far more better athlete, a far more better boxer, and my IQ's gone on a completely different level now, a world level sort of state. So that's why on Saturday night you're going to see a very, very good performance from me, and I'm going to shock the world.
Do you think your opponent, Gongora, has been unlooked to a certain degree, although he's not a household name? He's a very dangerous fighter, and you mentioned there you've done British, Commonwealth, European. Do you feel like because you've done them steps and not missed any out, that's the reason you'll be able to perform at this level, because you're not skipping stages, you're steady building with good matchmaking?
I think it's very important. You know, I've done things the hard way. When I first turned pro, I wasn't a big ticket seller at all. You know, I boxed on small hall shows, making my way up. So I had to take these challenges to get to the position I am today. But me and Carlos Gangora, it's like I'm a fighter that no one really wants to fight, and he's a person that no one wants to fight. So they just chucked us both together. Sink or swim.
Now, we know you've got a big personality. We see it after fights. I'm sure you've had your singing referenced about 100 times. So what I want to know is, after the fight, God willing you win, what song have you got for us? Have you got a few bars you can give? A few previews? What's in the locker? Come on.
I don't know. Do you know, I kind of do things on my mood. Obviously, I'm going to be very happy. But we'll see.
And Hot Cross Buns came to mind when you were happy. That's the first thing you thought of?
Yeah, it was the first thing. I might sing it again. You don't know.
Well, Lerrone, look, what can the fans expect for you? How do you win this fight Saturday? Is it knockout? Do you think it'll be a tough points decision? What's your feeling? What's your gut feeling?
I win this fight by being myself and doing what I'm good at, which is myself. And I can't wait to Saturday night to showcase my skills.
Absolutely. Well, Lerrone, thanks for talking to Into Boxing. We'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday night and hopefully for a great performance. So thank you.
Thank you. I just want to say one last thing to thank my sponsor, FCI Markets and Paul Strength and BoxFit for all the support.
Absolutely. Without sponsors, it'd be a lot hard for fighters. We need to maintain a living, especially through pandemic when we've been through tough times. How much have they helped you through that time?
Yeah, they helped me a lot, and you know, I've got friends in them as well, so they're good people.
Brilliant. Lerrone, look forward to Saturday night.